Good evening, YouTube. Again, it's your boy Jonathan here. I'm always talking about health and fitness. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very, very healthy snack that brought to my attention. I guess because I purchase like healthy items throughout Amazon a lot and different type of, you know, healthy supplements such as black seed oil or ashwagandha, shilajit, etc., etc. My algorithm on there always bring it up, like nutritious things. So one thing I came in my algorithm on there I noticed was edamame beans. Some edamame beans. They are roasted. This is very healthy. If you're trying to cut from like things like potato chips and all those snacks, like for instance in my job, the vending machine, I stay away from it as much as I can. I don't even bring money into my job, so I would just stay away from it as much as possible. And for one, they charge an arm and a leg anyway. It's very expensive nowadays. However, back to the subject, these crunchy roasted edamame beans. If you like edamame beans, cooked, you'll love these. And I say if you don't like edamame beans, you're probably gonna like these because it's got a real crunchy taste. And sometimes, we crave for a crunchiness snack, such as potato chips, nuts, corn nuts. And matter of fact, speaking of corn nuts, this kind of gives you a kind of feel of a corn nut. The flavor that I have is sea salt. Now they probably have, say, about 5 or 4 more different type of flavors. They have spicy, they have ranch, they had another kind of jalapeno. I'm not too big on spicy things, but if you like spicy, you're probably gonna like it. And like these are great for protein. It's had 11 grams of protein. It's a great potassium as well. It has 4 grams total fat. No trans fats. 150 milligrams of sodium. 4 grams of fiber. Only 2 grams of sugar. So if you're trying to get away from all the greasy, unhealthy snacks, I highly recommend this. And I haven't ate edamame beans in years. I think the last time I ate some was my mom made some. It was either my mom or my mother-in-law. It was one of the two. They made some, and I eat them. Edamame beans is kind of like it's in a leaf. It has like 4 or 5 beans in it. You pop the beans out and you eat it. I have seen some people just eat the whole thing, but you don't supposed to eat the whole thing. You're just supposed to eat the beans, supposedly. But I guess you can eat whatever you want to eat the way you want to eat it. But this is a great nutritious snack. You want to look them up. I got mine on Amazon, The Only Bean. And I'm thinking this brand was the first one to make the edamame beans into a snack like it is with different flavors. And, they roasted them. So, because I see a lot of other brands, when I purchased these, there's a lot of other brands following that I recommend for me to buy. But you can't go wrong with this. And, kids don't want to eat their vegetables most of the time. My daughter is 6 and she's seen these because it came with a little cool sticker of a bean doing the dab. And that made her like really want to try this. And she tried it and she liked it. Like she really liked it. But when I told her it was beans, she was kind of skeptical then. So she was like eating them real slow because she started off eating them real fast, like, with some peanuts or something. Just scumping them down. But when I told her there was some beans, she was kind of hesitant. But she later got another pack on her own one day. I noticed after school she wanted a snack. When kids get out of school, they always want a snack. They hungry because they on a schedule at school. They just can't sit up like they at home, just get something to eat all the time. No, you just gonna get that breakfast at school if you eat breakfast, and then you're gonna get that lunch, and that's it. So they be very hungry when they come home from school. So she came up to school. She got them on her own the other day. So I highly recommend these. This is a great nutritious thing. You can pack in your lunch. I take them to lunch at work. That's the only time I eat them, because I stay on the go and gets my protein, you know, and it keeps me away from all the non-healthy things that I don't want to eat. I see other people eating. Or it's like the chips, the honey buns, you know, all the other crazy stuff that we crave for. But y'all go out and try these, you know. It's very healthy. This is Jonathan again. Y'all stay fit. Y'all stay focused. Most importantly, y'all stay disciplined. Peace out. Love y'all.